Hey guys, and welcome to a little extra Scotland vlog documenting our weekend on the Isle of Skye. Even though the weather was a bit rubbish, we still managed to visit most of the popular spots on the island, so I hope you enjoy.
You showed me how to dare love, so tell me what you're thinking of.
Hello and welcome to technically Scotland vlog number 4 now, but this is kind of going to be an extra one just because I really can't be bothered to change all of the thumbnails. So there is going to be 6 Scotland vlogs now. We have just arrived on the Isle of Skye and we're here for 3 days, I think, after finishing the North Coast 500. We've just stopped off at a little waterfall over there, and the hills we are on right now are called...
I think it's called like Culin. I think it's like that. Culin Hills.
I hope the weather gets a bit better because Isle of Skye is supposed to be really beautiful, but it's been pretty miserable the past couple of days and quite windy, as you can probably tell.
She's at one with nature in the wild. Just checking Instagram. As you can see, Isle of Skye, known for its 4G connectivity.
Despite the increasingly worse weather, we drove on to perhaps the most popular spot on Skye at the ferry pools. A little tip here, the actual car park charges £5 for parking. However, if you park a mile or so up the road, there's a free car park where you can park instead. As you can see, the pools were so beautiful. Afterwards, we had a slightly traumatic experience in this restaurant that we didn't realise was as posh as it was, so we quickly had to down our drinks and leave and then go somewhere slightly more our scene, aka a takeaway van, getting some chips which we then took to eat on Coral Beach. Hello, it is Sunday today and we have just pulled up to do the Kerrang walk. I think that's how it's pronounced, but as you can see, the weather today is once again beautiful, so don't really know if we're going to be able to see anything on this walk, but we're going to try and do it anyway. And then we're also going to the old Man of Storr later. This walk was actually a lot tougher than I expected because of the weather, but definitely still worth it for the scenery. Unfortunately, we couldn't really see that much at the top apart from mist once again, and then we had a pretty treacherous walk down a slippy steep slope to get down. So overall, I would only really recommend doing this if it's nice dry weather. We then drove on to Kilt Rock where we could briefly see Meout Waterfall, I think it's pronounced, before we headed to have a wander and grab some snacks in PORTRee. As you can see, the weather was finally clearing up, so the town looked so lovely in the evening light. We then sort of headed back on ourselves, grabbing our camping stuff and climbing up the Old Man of Storr, meeting the absolute star of the vlog on the way up. It was around 8:30 by this time, which seemed to be a pretty decent time to do this climb because as you can see, it wasn't busy at all. We have decided to do kind of proper wild camping tonight. Normally we camp quite close to the car just because it's so convenient, but tonight we decided to walk up to the Old Man of Storr, which is that one. Yes?
No, I think it's like this whole thing.
Oh, okay.
It's this whole
I
sort
thought
of thing.
this was Storr Mountain though, and then there was the Old Man of Storr. So I feel like it might be the big one.
We'll have to do our research, but there's like loads.
I don't know,
It's the
but
same
we've
thing.
pitched up, so it's going to be a very scenic view in the morning. We're hoping to see the sunrise, however, judging by the amount of clouds and mist, not sure if that's going to happen or not, but hopefully the next clip should be a sunrise.
I think we're going back to sleep then.
After a pretty shocking night's sleep last night, at least on my part, we are now in BROADFORD at an actual campsite, and we've had a shower and washed our clothes, so feeling slightly humid again. The campsite that we're at is actually so good. Sid said it's quite cheap, like one of the cheapest ones that we've stayed at.
Yeah, it's cost us like 16 quid just for the night, which is like the cheapest we've had, and it's in the Isle of Skye.
So this place was supposed to be really good for vegan options. However, I think because they were so busy, they accidentally gave us real burgers and real sausages. So chips for dinner it was that night. This is what happens when you let Sydney go into co-op on his own.
Thing is,
he gets beef Cornish pasties.
Firstly, didn't have any crisps. Secondly, I read the back of it and I thought all the things that I usually look at would be in bold, which was egg, like, well no, it said like may contain like egg, milk. So I thought, oh,
and he just missed
fine.
The beef.
Yeah, but I thought the beef would be in bold. So then I thought, oh, it's a Cornish pasty, that's just potato, isn't it?
We are now back on the west coast. We left the Isle of Skye this morning, so I'm gonna end this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this hopefully slightly shorter extra vlog of the Isle of Skye. It's so annoying that it wasn't weather like this while we were there because it's so nice today. If you did enjoy, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for the rest of the Scotland vlogs, and also make sure to check out my social media, which will be linked down below in the description. Bye guys!